just an instant. That is all nature needs to hand down its sentence. The dry season tightens its grip on the Amazon a little more every day. Those flooded lands that were once vast as seas and lakes are now slowly shrinking. The water level drops silently after every dawn, exposing cracked mud flats and strips of earth that only months ago lay submerged beneath the water. Life continues, but food sources are no longer as abundant as before. Each passing day is a more brutal competition. Every mistake must be paid for. Hidden beneath the dense thickets by the river, a female anaconda nearly 20 feet long remains motionless. More than 5 weeks have passed since her last meal. Hunger not only drains her strength, it is also pushing her hunting instinct to the limit. In the dry season, patience is a weapon, but patience also has a limit, right at that moment. In the shallow water in front, a caiman slowly separates from the group. For the anaconda, this could be the most valuable opportunity after so many weeks of waiting. She lowers her head. Every muscle beneath her thick skin begins to tense. Her enormous body slides silently through the mud. Not a single ripple appears. The distance between the two predators is closing. But the Amazon rarely lets things unfold as planned. The caiman has detected a very small movement between the thickets. It stops immediately, its eyes aimed directly toward the swamp. Two predators, now neither is prey, now neither holds an absolute advantage. Only silence wraps around the entire swamp. The air tense as a cord about to snap. Each step forward is a test. The anaconda advances a little more. But before she can launch her first constricting embrace, the caiman attacks by surprise. The advantage of surprise has vanished completely. The anaconda stops. Confronting an alert caiman means risking serious wounds, or even losing her chance to survive the dry season. After a few seconds of silent standoff, the snake disappears silently into the murky water. There is no winner and no loser, only two masters of survival who have just made the wisest decision. Following the trails left behind, the anaconda seems to have headed toward a flooded area not far away. In the middle of the dry season, this place is like the last oasis of life. All creatures are drawn to the scarce water sources that remain. Prey come to drink, predators come to hunt. But this swamp is not without an owner. This is the territory of a pack of caimans, armored warriors always ready to defend their water zone. Not even an adult anaconda can underestimate the guardians of this aquatic territory. However, the snake does not come here to confront them. She comes with another goal. Sliding silently through the carpets of flooded grass, her enormous body almost merges with the green of the swamp. Each movement is slow, precise, and almost produces no ripple. Ahead, a herd of capybaras gathers by the water's edge. The dry season has completely changed the life of the world's largest rodent. Dozens of individuals crowd around the scarce water sources that remain, slowly nibbling the last buds of grass to stay alive. They do not know that just below the calm surface, a predator has appeared. The anaconda only reveals her eyes and two nostrils above the surface, just enough to observe, just enough to breathe. The rest of her enormous body has completely merged with the murky water. Each minute passes in absolute silence. A capybara accidentally strays from the herd, entering right into the dead space that the herd can no longer watch over. That is the instant the anaconda has been waiting for. In a fraction of a second, the force explodes. The snake lunges with terrifying strength, wrapping her body around an adult individual. Little by little, until all resistance disappears. The surface of the lake quickly returns to its usual calm, as if no hunt had just taken place. Now she needs to find a safe place to rest and digest her meal. But for the anaconda, the hunt is not entirely over. This is the most vulnerable moment. A large caiman or a hungry jaguar can appear at any instant. And just as she searches for shelter, she unexpectedly discovers a real danger. Ahead, a male jaguar silently patrols his territory. Very few predators can make others need to be cautious, but the jaguar is an exception. Its orange-yellow coat covered in black rosettes lets it merge almost completely with the interwoven patches of light and shadow of the Amazon jungle. With a body reaching nearly 5 feet in length and a weight that can exceed 220 pounds in the largest specimens, the jaguar is one of the most fearsome predators of South America. It is the symbol of strength. It is one of the most powerful predators of this jungle. But not even the top-ranked predators can escape the influence of the dry season. When the water level drops, many prey species become scarcer. That forces the jaguar to concentrate its hunting along the swamps and the riverbanks, where life still gathers around the last water sources. For the anaconda, this is a favorable signal. As long as the jaguar remains focused on searching for prey in shallow waters, the possibility of an encounter between these two enormous predators will be unlikely. On a mudflat by the riverbank, a young caiman rests under the sun. It does not know it is being watched. From among the dense thickets, the jaguar approaches silently. Not a single sound, not a single unnecessary movement. Each step is placed with absolute precision. He takes advantage of every edge the jungle offers him, the complex terrain, the patches of shadow, and the carelessness of his prey. The distance between them shrinks more and more. And then comes the decisive instant. The attack begins. From among the thickets, the jaguar explodes like an arrow in the distance. He aims directly at the back of the skull, a bite with terrifying force. His canines pierce the protective bony layer, impacting directly on the central nervous system of the prey. Resistance ends almost immediately. After completely controlling the young caiman, the jaguar drags the prey's body toward a hidden zone in the jungle. There, he can feed without being disturbed by other predators. A meal like this provides an enormous amount of energy, enough to sustain his life for the following days. Among the bushes of the jungle, the anaconda also finds a safe place to rest. Above are the tall trees, where the noisiest creatures of the jungle move between the crowns. A troop of howler monkeys. And among those crowns, the howls keep resonating throughout the jungle. The sound can travel for miles, crossing the dense vegetation of the Amazon. It is not just a call to the group or a territorial warning, it is also a signal that the fight for survival continues. In the rainy season, their life is relatively favorable. The crowns of the Amazon jungle offer tender leaves, flowers, fruits, and shoots in abundance. But when the dry season is prolonged, everything begins to change. Many trees reduce their rate of growth. Tender leaves become scarcer, fruits ever rarer. For most primates, that is a serious challenge, but the howler monkey possesses a special advantage: the ability to digest leaves. While many species of monkeys depend on fruits rich in energy, the howler monkey possesses a specialized digestive system that allows it to take advantage of a food source that most other animals cannot use. In exchange, they must live more slowly. They do not climb from branch to branch continuously nor move ceaselessly like many other monkey species. Most of the time of the day, the whole troop simply rests silently on the high branches. An adult specimen can spend more than half the day at rest. It is not laziness, it is a survival strategy that nature has polished through millions of years of evolution. Because in the Amazon, knowing how to save every scrap of energy is sometimes more important than getting a lot of food. But when the snake crawls up to the dense crowns to rest and digest her meal, the entire jungle seems to have sensed her presence. In the canopy, the troop of howler monkeys suddenly goes on alert. They move constantly between the branches. The howls resonate ceaselessly, and the troop quickly disperses toward another zone. That fear does not appear by chance. It is a memory transmitted through countless generations about the predators that always lurk in the darkness. And that same agitation accidentally attracts the attention of another predator, a jaguar. From below the canopy, he silently raises his head to observe. His eyes not only follow the troop of monkeys moving away, but also discover another creature that has not yet managed to disappear. A three-toed sloth. But instead of fleeing, it chooses what it has done for millions of years of evolution: staying still. Each movement is so slow it almost merges with the flow of time. Its long fur is home to algae and countless tiny microorganisms. Over time, these cover its body with mossy green and grayish-brown patches, making the sloth almost disappear among the branches covered in lichens. That is not a coincidence, it is a layer of camouflage that nature has created through millions of years of selection. Especially in the dry season, when the foliage becomes sparser and hiding becomes more difficult, that mossy mantle proves its usefulness even more. However, the dry season also brings another challenge. Food sources are gradually disappearing. Many tree species reduce the amount of tender leaves. The older leaves that remain contain very few nutrients. The three-toed sloth is forced to dedicate more time to searching precisely for the tree species its digestive system has long been adapted to. Its food source is almost exclusively leaves, a poor but stable source of energy. To survive on that diet, nature has forced this animal to make a trade. An adult specimen can sleep or rest between 15 and 20 hours a day, reducing energy expenditure to the maximum. In the Amazon, where most species compete through speed and strength, the three-toed sloth chooses a totally opposite path. Live slowly, hide, and save every scrap of energy to prolong its life. When the howls of the monkeys fade and the jungle returns to calm, the anaconda also coils quietly under the shade of a tree, silently beginning her long process of digestion. A week passes, and the first rains of the season have appeared. The thunder seems to urge the snake out of her hiding place to enter a new season of hunting. Day after day, enormous quantities of water fall over the largest basin in the world. The small streams flow with force once again. The lakes, which had dried up during the dry season, fill quickly. The rivers seem to receive a new life. They rise and extend throughout the jungle. The anacondas have many places to hide and hunt. The jaguar, also the food source, is more abundant. In particular, he can hunt in both aquatic and terrestrial environments. After many days, when she has completely digested her prey, now she must come out. Mating season has arrived. To attract males, she leaves chemical signals in the aquatic environment. Those chemical signals are quickly detected by males. From many different directions in the swamps and streams of the Amazon, they begin to follow the trail to reach the female. Soon after, several males gather around the same female specimen, forming a mating ball. The competition does not occur through violent battles. The males continuously try to maintain the most favorable position beside the female. They use their body, their resistance, and their perseverance to overcome rivals. This process can be prolonged for several days, even several weeks. The jaguar also quickly adapts to the new environment. Instead of patrolling on land, many specimens begin to move along the riverbanks, aquatic channels, and flooded jungle zones. The rainy season also changes the location of the prey. Many species of animals seek higher zones to escape the floodwaters. That concentration unintentionally creates ideal hunting points for the jaguar. After nearly 7 months of gestation, now comes the most sacred moment for the anaconda. She seeks a shallow and safe water zone. After inspecting several different areas, she has chosen this place to give birth. Unlike many other snakes that lay eggs and leave, the green anaconda chooses a completely different reproductive strategy. Instead, the anaconda's young are born directly from the mother's body. The most astonishing thing is that independent life begins almost immediately. The young must survive on their own, without the protection of the mother. The mother snake has fulfilled her responsibility and lets nature raise her children. Only a few of the litter will survive long enough to reach maturity, but that is the law that has operated here for millions of years. The Amazon does not hand out life easily. Every creature that manages to exist must pay its price with perseverance, adaptability, and an endless struggle for survival. Yet in the midst of that brutal world, the birth of a new generation remains the most sacred. It is the affirmation that life continues. After brutal dry seasons, life or death hunts, and countless challenges of nature, the cycle of the Amazon never stops moving. And somewhere among these rivers, swamps, and endless jungle, the anaconda's young will keep growing, so that one day they become powerful predators, writing the next chapter of the endless history of the greatest tropical jungle on the planet.